Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we've actually got something a little bit different than my normal videos, because we're on a new world, and for the first time since I've actually started my channel, we're on a server instead of just a single player world. Currently there's no one online, but later on more people are going to hop on and stuff like that, and we're actually going to get moving. So our base in this world is going to exist entirely within this cave. I'm gonna make a custom village that's gonna be all within here. A little bit of like lore for it. I'm gonna have it set so that it's kind of like a town misplaced in time. I think over here I'm gonna do a giant portal, and that's gonna be the only way to like properly access my base is through the Nether. At this point, Kane might be joining me down here. And if he is, this will become our base, where we'll both be chipping away at different things. And as you can tell, I'm already pretty well set up here. The server has actually been running for quite some time now, but we didn't have things set up properly. We've still got to get voice chat working in here, because I do want to have proximity chat. But for the meantime, I want to get started on some stuff just because, well, no one's on. So I think our first thing is I want to get to the Nether, because I definitely need some blaze rods. Like, I've already got full diamond gear here. I need those potions because I got all of the diamond gear from villager trading. Now, something happened while I was AFK at one point and all of them got turned, and that's really annoying. But in order to have access to infinite gear and stuff like that again, I want to get all of those guys switched back over into regular villagers. We're also going to end up needing the Nether, because the way that I'm planning on building, I want to turn the cave that I'm in into a lush cave. And in order to do that, I'm placing all of the blocks by hand, which means I'm going to need a happy ghast, because I am not scaffolding my entire way around. That just sounds like way more of a headache than I'm willing to put up with. So, up here, this is where our base has kind of been set up for the past little bit. We've got a little cow farm here, sugarcane, all of our crops and stuff like that, and then an iron farm, which, after AFKing for a little bit, ended up with way more iron than I could ever realistically need, so this can probably go at some point. Might replace it and put it down into the cave with me at some point, but that might be a bit of a pain in the ass just with getting things not to spawn where I don't want them. Though, realistically, everything that I'm doing, I want to have down in the cave. I don't want to have to come up to the surface for anything. All of my farms, everything will be accessible from down there. So these guys here, these are the ones that I need to rescue. Oh, it was probably a baby zombie that got in here and killed them. I put the trapdoor so they couldn't get out, but I didn't even think about them. In this world, we're running all of the same mods that I'm running in my single-player world, so infinite trading, my crop mod. This is one that I just kind of refuse to live without. Like, that's so handy, just having everything instantly replaced. It's also super satisfying. Okay, now the question is, should I put a portal up here just for the sake of everyone else? Or should I build it in the cave right away? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna run back down, grab my stuff, and then I'll come back up here, build it, and give easy access for everyone. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough obsidian. I've got over a stack already. since it's just a temporary portal, I'm not going to bother making it anything fancy. I'll just do a 10 block portal. Yeah, so like I said, that iron farm has been working overtime. This was after like one AFK session and then just like regular playtime as well. And I don't know what to do with that much iron. Also, I feel like it's important to note on this. On my regular survival world, I'm taking things slow. I want to have it actually, the world feel lived in before going to the end. In this one, I am not playing it slow. I'm planning on crushing out so many farms. We're powering through this. Because the build that I'm working on, it's gonna be massive. So, I'm definitely not, I'm not pussyfooting around here. Okay, and boom, another portal. I actually really like that look with this shader pack on. I've changed it up a little bit. I used to run makeup ultra fast, and now I'm using, what one is it? Complementary. They're super nice. Alright. Do I have anything that I could potentially need? Oh, it looks pretty good. Oh. Okay. Well, that's 2 biomes down right off the bat. That'll make getting ender pearls super easy. My life just flashed before my eyes there. No, it's not. Part of me kind of wants to use free cam to figure out if I've got a stronghold around, but I don't like using it like that. That feels too cheaty. I'm really hoping that there's not one just like super far away. Hey guys, Editor Neckmold here. So, after that last clip, I completely forgot to hit record again, and I ended up discovering that I think it was just over here. We actually have a fortress. So I went through here and got everything that I needed from the fortress, but because I'm a bad YouTuber, I completely forgot to actually get it on camera. So it's gonna be a bit of a weird cut to the next clip here, and I have everything that I need already. Sorry about that. So let's get a quick little set up here. Get this cooking. I don't mind doing more than I need right now, just because, you know, eventually I'm gonna need more of it. So, is it just regular stone for a... Do I even have cobblestone? Oh, that's really annoying. Wait, I do have a silk touch pick, so I shouldn't even be worrying about the furnaces. It's ironic. Somehow, in this world, I'm already in some ways more ahead than I am in my forever world. I guess that's the difference of taking things slow. Isn't that it? Or is it cobblestone? You know, sometimes you'd think that I'm brand new to this game and haven't been playing it for most of my life. It is regular cobble. Alright. Now, do I have another hopper kicking around? I do. It's not going to be as efficient as the one that I've got in my other world, but this is a good start. Oh, drops. I do have a bit of gunpowder. I'll definitely need more in the future, but considering I live in a cave, that shouldn't be too hard to do. Now, what is it to make a potion of weakness again? It's fermented spider eye, isn't it? I think so. Dear God. Well, this just got worse. Really gonna have to light up more of this area around me. I'm gonna find some mushrooms. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a pain. Unless I can just get lucky and stumble across them in the cave, because they spawn down here, right? Oh wait, I can just go to the nether. They spawn there. Okay, so wasted a little bit of time. I tried going to the nether to find mushrooms, but didn't realize that the mushrooms that I need don't actually spawn in the warped biome. So, I think there's a dark oak forest over this way, and it should give me everything that I need. I mean, I've already got plenty of sugarcane. Yeah, there it is. I see one of those little mushroom trees up there right now. So I've got one last thing to collect here. I need a single spider eye, but I might actually spend the entire night out here trying to get more. If I don't get one, I'm actually going to be kind of pissed. There we go. This also isn't a bad way to end up getting a little bit of XP. I mean, now that I have the brewing stand, I should be able to set up that same silverfish farm that I have in my other world. But in the meantime, this works. Still need to actually get a mending villager as well. Okay, that's 5 spider eyes, so that should cover me for at least a while. It's not like I'm going to be curing that many villagers. Alright, now we've got our potions being made. Should give us weakness, I believe. Yeah. Alright, good. Splash potion weakness. I need apples too, damn it. Do I have any? Got 1. That's not ideal. You know what, you'd think after all this time I would be ready for this, but no. No, you're expecting too much of me if you ever actually expect me to be ready. Fortunately, though, with the tree harvester mod, getting a few apples should be light work. I'll need here is 2 more apples, because I've already got the 1. I'm just a little nervous of how long this is actually going to end up taking. There's 1. And 2. Alright, that was way faster than I thought it was going to be. Oh, well, I'm here, though. I'll collect up some more oak. This part may be a little bit of a pain, because I've got to make sure that they're separated enough so they don't instantly kill one another, while also trying not to die myself. You guys should actually all be in range here, so that I can throw 1 potion, hit all 3 of you. Alright. Now, we sit and wait. That worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Uh-oh. That's concerning. Because he was the first one that I healed, which means these guys might kill each other. Okay, I've got to get them out of the boat together. Okay, good, good, good. Fuck! Look at that, the ones who armored me up ended up being the ones who killed me. I think that might actually be my first death on this world. What? Oh my god. It was so close to working out just the way I needed it to. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Damn it! I don't even have enough gold on me here to fix that right now. Ah! And him holding that axe is also going to prove challenging. Alright, let's try this again. I was not expecting this to be the most difficult part of my day. Took so much gold in order to recover from. So you guys are both targeting me. You shouldn't attack each other until I'm out of sight, which should make this fine. I hope. Okay, that's 1 down. Just give you a quick taste there. Make sure that you stay aggroed on me. Perfect. Alright. Now, we should be able to just let you guys out of here. Be 1, 2. Alright, perfect. There we go. Everyone's back where they should be. Alright, now that's 1 headache out of the way. We have infinite gear again. Tools. And weapons. Oh, and these are like massively discounted now. Alright, now that we've got that set up, with all of our gear sorted, I think our next thing, I'm torn between either going for a mending book right off the bat, just get every annoying thing out of the way, or go for the XP farm. You know what, I think that mending could potentially be more beneficial right now. Just because, well, even though we have infinite tools, we don't have infinite good tools. XP farm's only really valuable once I have my good equipment. Though, I may actually hold off just for now and wait for everyone else to get online. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for now, and then when I come back, hopefully Kane and my other friend is gonna be on. Well, it's a new day, no one ended up popping on, and I wasted a lot of time. Looks like I should have just ended up carrying on and making our farms anyways, because now I'm a day behind. I've got things I want to do. Now, in the meantime, I did decide that we're going to go for villagers first. Now, I brought some guys down from the surface to here. I'm going to move them across the chasm here and get a villager breeder set up somewhere over there, probably tucked into the wall. Might just be a temporary thing, but since it's just a breeder, it doesn't really need to be anything special. Once I get that set up, we're going to probably swap these guys out because they are the ones with the good trades that I had. And once I get a few more going, I'm gonna get them out of the breeder and find a home for them. Question is, what's the best way to go about moving them? Because I brought them down here in minecarts, and I feel like that's probably my safest bet. You know what, I'm gonna get the breeder itself set up first. That way I can just put them into the hole. Now, I'm not going to take you guys through the whole process of building this, because it's the same breeder that I made my Forever World, so it's nothing new. I'm just copying the exact same design. Like, if I end up making any new farms in this, then yeah, I'll show them off, but if I'm just repeating something, then I'm not going to make you guys sit through it again. Alright, so now the design is fully done here. We just got to get the villagers moved from over there to here. That's going to be the part that takes the longest here, I think. So now I've got a pillar across. See, the nice thing about living in a cave here is that I just keep getting an infinite source of the glowing sacks. Which, they're not the most useful thing on the planet, but they look nice. I might need to make more rails. Honestly, I probably should have collected them from when I was bringing them down here. I just left them all behind because I have so much iron because of the farm. You know, I will never understand the people that bash on the furnace minecart. Because, like, how are you going to sit there and tell me that what I'm doing right here isn't actually a good use for it? Like, I get that powered rails and everything are way more effective, but that doesn't make this not a, like, cheap early game alternative. Jesus. Got a smite sword here. I should have put him down so easy. Alright, I've got them into place. I need to wait for nighttime to come so that they can choose their beds, and then I'll lock them in place. That's the downside of being in the cave, is that I don't ever actually know when it's nighttime. I mean, living in a cave, I also don't really need to know when it's nighttime, because as long as I've got everything lit up, it's not like I have to deal with phantoms. I'm so excited to actually see this build start to take shape. My plan is to turn all of this into a village and lush cave. These lava lakes down here are going to be replaced with water. Fortunately, just down in... wrong button. Just down here, we do actually have a cave spider spawner. So I'm not going to have to track one of those down for spider eyes when I get the armadillos here. These guys have now taken their beds, which means the villager breeder is technically up and running. Now, I probably should actually use some iron doors there, just to make sure that no zombies end up sneaking in and killing them. Pretty sure I actually have 2 of them still left over. I do. And while I'm at it, I will bring food over. Oh, I just thought of something kind of cool. Just with having the little trail for the minecart to go across here. I want to have bridges connecting everything together. It would also be cool to have some minecarts going around. Alright, so it looks like me being a bad YouTuber struck twice in one video, because I had a section where I was explaining what I was gonna be building here, where I went to go get some of the acacia, and apparently I just didn't even have OBS started to actually start recording. But that's not really that important. In the meantime, I got this little house built. It's kind of tucked into the side of the cave itself. And that's the goal for a lot of these houses. I want them to look like they're not supposed to be here. I moved some of these villagers over, got them with some pretty good trades. Got one of them with mending, unbreaking, sharpness, efficiency. So these guys are in pretty good shape right now. Eventually, I'm going to have way more of these buildings, and this entire area over here will just be spotted with different buildings like this. This is going to be the entire trading hall over here, and I think it's actually going to look pretty good. I'm really happy with this house design that I did here, to the point that I may end up actually ripping it from here at some point and putting it into my Forever world. But that's for another day. Which I should also mention, just because this server is up and running doesn't mean that my Forever world is going to be gone. It's just going to have videos coming out on it slower. Now, we got some pretty solid progress done here so far, and I'm happy with it, so I'm going to leave this video here. We'll definitely be coming back to this soon, because I'm excited to be working on this. Next episode, we may get in the portal and my personal house. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.